This week's show, we've got highlights from Week 8, previews from Week 9, and a moment for a fallen brother. PCFL show is sponsored by Semi-Pro Nation. Join the nation, semipronation.com, and Precision Photography. Not just a photographer, Brandy is a photojournalist who catches the action as it happens. The goal of the PCFL show is to give something back to the players and the fans of the league. Be sure to like the PCFL Facebook page and PCFL show links and share those links so we can get more friends, family, and fans involved with their local teams. Also, check out the PCFL Media channel on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/PCFL Media. Before we dig in, let's pause a moment to remember. After a scoreless first quarter, the Silverbacks get on the board first with this touchdown run. The Silverbacks then went for two, but it was no good. 6-0 Silverbacks. The Knights answered back as Jason Hurd drops back and hits number 18, Dave Davis, who takes it to the house for a touchdown. The extra point was good, and the Knights took the lead 7-6. Still in the second quarter, number 32, Angelo Jeffrey, runs this one in for a Knights touchdown. The extra point was good, and the Knights go into the half with a 14-6 lead. In the fourth quarter, Jason Hurd hits Tony Duplessis for a touchdown. Another extra point, and the score is 21-6 in the fourth. Later in the quarter, the ball just seemed to bounce the Knights' way. Angelo Jeffrey picks up what would be a lateral, cuts it back, and takes it to the house for the touchdown. Another extra point by Matt Lezook. The Knights' last offensive score of the game was by number 22, Trey Gates, who took it in for the touchdown. And Lezook finishes the day 5 for 5 on PATs. A special team safety by the Knights, and your final score, 37-6. The Bears defense backed up the Outlaws and scored first on this botched snap, resulting in a safety. On the next drive, the Bears fumbled, Outlaws recovered. 4th and 1, a fumbled snap results in a quarterback scramble, and they get the first down to keep their drive alive. But the rest of the drive was short-lived as Chris Brown gets the sack. On the next series, quarterback Logan Hollis Jr. hits Frankie Gnomes, who's wide open down the field for the touchdown. PAT was good, making it 9-0. Bears defense backed him up again. Another bad snap, another safety. The Bears offense answers back and starts to get in a groove as Logan Hollis Jr. hits Derek Howard for the touchdown. The PAT was good, and the offense is on the move again. Frankie Gnomes hauls in his second of the day with his leaping grab. The PAT was good, making it 26-0. The Bears were looking to get the ball back in the offense's hands. They have the pick, but the ball comes loose. That's okay. This time it's stuck. Showing great elusiveness in the pocket, Logan Hollis Jr. hits Benny Beth for the touchdown. Another extra point good. And another opportunity for the Bears defense to clamp down. And a few plays later, Frankie Gomes hauls in his third touchdown pass of the day. Just as it seemed the Outlaws were about to move down the field, the ball comes loose and the fumble's recovered by Ken Hartoon. That sets up a fourth quarter quarterback sneak by Derek Howard. Pat Powers puts another PAT through, finishing 6 for 7 on the day. And in a play reminiscent of football follies, the Outlaws turn the ball over one more time. But nobody seems to want it. It's the Bears that finally end up with the ball, and it sets up this touchdown run by Keith Schenkel. And your final score, Bears 52, Outlaws nothing. This game lived up to the hype. The Heat got on the board first as the Chiefs bobbled the punt snap and took it into the end zone for a touchdown. The PAT was good. The Heat were up 7-0. Early in the second quarter, Anthony Baisley hits Antonio Epps for this 12-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. The point after is good, and we're tied at 7. After a couple of possession changes in the second quarter, the Heat hit Kyle Williams on this screen, taking it down the field, setting up first and goal from the 10. A couple plays later, a toss to Candelaria for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the ball back, and Baisley hits Austin Winston in the back of the end zone for a 15-yard touchdown. The point after is good, and the Chiefs are up 14-13 at the half. On the second play of the third quarter, Baisley hits Kyle Allen on a wide receiver screen, and he scrambles down the field, picking up 55 yards, setting up this 7-yard touchdown throw to Alan Farinacci. The point after is good, and the Chiefs are up 21-13. On the next possession, Ben Weaver throws one up, and Sammy Gifford comes down with the touchdown, 21-19 Chiefs. On the ensuing possession, Baisley drops back to pass, throws the ball. The ball gets lost, and Brandon Birchfield scoops it up and takes it back for a touchdown. Let's take one more look at this play. Baisley hits Joe Rosario in the shoulder, Roger Houston keeps it alive, and Birchfield scoops it up inches before it hits the ground. The Heat are up 27-21 when Mike Dixon picks this pass off and takes it back for a touchdown. The point after is good, 28-27 Chiefs. Fourth quarter field goal attempt by the Chiefs is blocked by Paul DeVille, and Willie Johnson scoops up the loose ball, gets behind a few blockers, and takes it to the house for a touchdown. The two-point conversion was no good, 33-28 Heat. The Chiefs go on a drive down the field. Baisley scrambles and hits Wayne Rapard for a 15-yard touchdown. The two-point conversion was no good. The Chiefs are up by 1, 34-33. 33 seconds left on the clock. Weaver rolls out, throws the ball up. Candelaria comes down with the game-winning touchdown. And your final score, Reading Heat 41, Solano Chiefs 34. And in other scores around the league, the Warriors defeated the Hawks 38-6. Now, our Players of the Week. The War Angels are in the middle of a three-way playoff race in the Southern Conference. They want to win the last 2 games to secure the top seed. The Ravens are looking for a strong finish to their year and would love nothing more to make the playoff race harder for their divisional foe. Ravens, War Angels. Kickoff at 6 p.m. at Duker Stadium, brought to you by War Angel TV. The Knights are also in contention for the top seed in the Southern Conference if they win out. They travel to the East Bay Outlaws, who played them tough in their first meeting. They can play the role of spoiler for the Knights. Knights, Outlaws, 1 o'clock kickoff, brought to you by Pittsburgh Smog. At 8-0, the Heat keep blazing their way towards the playoffs as they take on the Thunder. Meanwhile, the Thunder are looking to build a little momentum towards the playoffs as they look to avenge a Week 2 loss to the Heat. The Heat take on the Thunder this Saturday at UPrep in Reading. Sponsored by PartyChico.com. The Hawks have struggled as of late, but a strong showing against the Chiefs would go a long way to build for next year. The Chiefs, meanwhile, are caught up in the same playoff race with the Knights and the War Angels. They need to win out to have any hopes of the top seed in the South. This Saturday, 1 o'clock, Solano College, sponsored by Ronnie Fike Graphic Design. Go to ronniefike.com. The PCFL is a league owned by the teams for the players. Your teams, your league, your PCFL. If you'd like to join the league or if you'd like to sponsor the league or a team, please contact Ken Curry at thepcfl.com. I'm your host, Angry Mike, and I'll see you next time.